is what's really happening. And oh, you want to say something?
No,
I feel like you want to say something.
Well, I'm here for a reason. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow, this is Xavier Bronson, comedian. And yeah, I don't know. I say comedian, but that's. I feel like when I say comedian, you're like, you guys are more than that, or also separate. I don't feel like comedian is like should be the right term for everybody. I feel like that just labels you as everybody. What is there a different like comedian? Can it be comedian something comedian or a word and then comedian of like what kind of description would you describe your comedian style?
Oh, comedic style.
Or something like that.
I would say.
I don't know what to say, so I'm just rolling with it.
I don't know. You know, I'm only a couple years in, so I'm still trying to find a style. Really. I would say I'm a huge George Carlin fan, huge Patrice O'Neal fan.
Oh, that's why you and Paul get along so well.
Yes, we have very crazy, odd conversations, and me and Paul get along because Paul's an OG.
You're a gangster.
He's an OG, but he's a.
I'm the original gangster.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm the OG.
Yeah, when I was introduced to Paul, it was like you got to meet this guy.
Yeah.
And me and him just hit it off because I don't know, he's just cool. He's just a cool dude. You know, he gotta look there.
Paul has.
Sorry, man. I've never been on a set of directing.
No, it's okay. By the way, Luke is your host, but executive producer and director currently is Hens Singleton.
Yeah,
so.
Right. Way to go, Hens. Hell yeah.
I mean, that's what we're doing. Yeah. It makes sure time to time just look straight. I always try my best to look straight. Some people are like, hey, man, that ain't very straight. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to look straight here. So, I mean, you know, sometimes we don't have that fatherly role, you know, that I don't even know if I had that role, that fatherly figure in our life. And then it kind of it detours from, our fully straight. Is that right? Do we need that? What it's not because it's more like that. What is that they call? Not macho or masculine. Sometimes it takes out the masculinity of you if you don't have that father figure.
Yeah. Fortunately for me, I had a father growing up. Wasn't very nice growing up, but I think for me, it's more of like a older brother type figure. You know what I'm saying? Like something more guidance, not so much masculinity. But I hear what you're saying though. Like it does help, right? Like having that masculine figure around and not so much like, I don't know, people think masculine is this thing like, you know, it's a negative thing, but really like my father was the type of dude like, you know, put your boots on, strap them up and get to work. Like that type of, you know, that type of deal. And it's like, you know, when you deal with like women and stuff like that, it's like not a big deal. Like let that shit go, you know, let it float over your head. So
yeah, you don't slap them. You mean
you don't yeah. Now
not cool. Yeah,
not cool. But yeah, man, you don't. Yeah, my father would just say little things to my mom.
Sometimes you gotta say, "Come here," and you grab them if you know them. If you know them, I mean, that's a touchy subject because, like, yeah, I mean, if they need help, you may want to grab them, but also you never know where it may go.
Right.
Like, even then, they could say, "Oh, you this, you that," and point to because I'm just saying fill in blanks. They might accuse you of something. They're like, I was just trying to protect you from this person, so I grabbed you. But so that's why I probably let so many things happen. Unfortunately, sorry, I probably let so many things happen to women because I'm like, I don't know this person. That sucks. I gotta just let her go away now, and not try to help.
We're talking about like relationships or friendships or
No. To helping women strangers.
Women strangers.
Haven't you had that? You see a woman, she's in trouble, and you're like, yeah, I'm a good guy. I want to help, but this may get me in trouble by helping.
No. No,
Wow.
I don't.
You're a really good guy.
Yeah,
You-
no.
you-
If I see a woman struggling in
toed
the
the line
street,
there.
I go, keep walking.
You keep walking, okay.
Strap your boots up and keep walking.
You do
like,
that.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's like a dude. I've been in a situation where dudes have been like verbally abusive to their girl out in the street or something, and I'll like kind of walk by a little slower just to make sure everything is still safe. But we don't know what's going on in that issue, right? That whole debacle. But yeah, definitely don't want to see women get like beat up and shit.
I've seen
but-
situations where, a woman is getting like physically manhandled. Well, because it's a man also.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not talking
right.
about just shaking. I've
right.
at times been the shaker, but never the hitter.
Okay.
Been the shaker. And the only reasons I've had times where I've had to leave bruises on a woman is because it's like, I'm trying to get you to not hit me. I'm trying to get you to stop. So I'm grabbing you, and I gotta keep digging my fingers in because you're becoming strong.
Yeah. See, that's why
And so-
that's why I just walk away.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
so-
the more you explain yourself, the more it doesn't sound
But
good.
the-
Like just
so
like right now.
that's
It's
some-
just like
That's someone.
like I get where you're coming from. Like stop it, but
That's
it's
someone
like
you're with. Now,
Yeah,
I've had
yeah.
situations where I'm like, I'm walking along, and I'm like, oh, that guy is beating on that woman. Then you come over, and it's like, hey, man. And you start going over there, hey, man, that ain't right. Hey, get off her. And next thing you know, he gets off her. She quits beating her. And the next thing you know, it's like, you a-hole. And she starts telling you off. And now he's coming after you, and she's coming after you. I'm like, I don't know what just happened there.
they're both coming after you.
Yeah.
That's a
Like, don't tell my man what to do. It's like, okay.
Ooh.
I was off course there. Sorry. I don't know what kind of judgment.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Don't get involved. Don't because that is a situation like the dude obviously doesn't have any guidance, and then she's running around with her head cut off, and then she has to do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna protect his honor type deal. It's funny because I'm still trying to do that and that.
No, you just do one.
Just do one.
So you only so I don't think that women. So I never really seen a guy experience. I don't think women run around with their head cut off. I think I've seen chickens do that, and I don't know man or woman. I think it was a female chicken, but it's just chicken. Period. It was chicken. But I don't think women do that. So I don't know. I don't think women run around with their head cut
Yeah.
off.
You ever hear that?
From what I've experienced, it just rolls, and then that's it. It rolls, and their body just collapses.
You ever see that? You ever hear that one song by 3 6 Mafia called "Womp Womp
Sipping on
Chicken
syrup?
Chicken Womp Womp Chicken Head"?
Chicken head. Yeah, chicken head.
Right. It's a figurative, a metaphor about how ratchet girls that run around with their heads cut off. Like so, it's one of those. You took my figurative saying and made it literal. I like that, but it's just. It is the same thing. It is ultimately the same thing. I mean, they, from that situation that you were just telling me, it sounds like that dude didn't know how to handle her. She didn't know how to handle the situation, and they both look
Okay.
And they dragged you into it.
The only reason
They probably went on another 2 years binge because of your
Searching for music for your next video?
involvement.
Then you need to check out our list.
I only brought it up because it happened twice, and then so.
Where's that? Dolores Park? Where's this?
No, Dolores. Why? Okay, we can get back to that. But why you say Dolores Park?
I grew up by Dolores Park, and
you said that specifically.
That stuff would happen all the time. Oh yeah.
Maybe we need a cruise by Dolores Park. And I was there. It just seemed like there was a lot of naked people, and
Yeah.
there was one time, an awesome time I missed out on going there. Someone left tons of guinea pigs in the park. Someone like let a bunch of them there.
Guinea pigs in the park. Okay.
And it was in the news. A bunch of guinea pigs just running around the park, thousands of them. And
That's like a wet dream for you.
Yeah, I was at work, and I wanted to be
They
there.
were bigger than gerbils.
'Cause you know they're chill too. They didn't care about running away. Plus, so much grass, and there's probably a lot of nastiness there, though.
Right.
Yeah, no, ain't nobody gonna try to leave their weed there. I mean, I don't know if at Dolores. I don't know. I haven't smoked. No, I just do edibles.
You got to tell me if you're a guinea pig, right?
Yeah, you could hold one up. Oh, you can't inhale again. Yeah, it would be exhale. Yeah, I've blown on a guinea pig before. Yeah, so what? So this kind of
Wait, what?
You are not gonna. You're not gonna roll by that one.
so
Hold
this
on to
kind
that, I guess, because
so this kind of thing happens often at Dolores Park. The woman beatings.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff
Jeez,
happens
that
there.
is-
I would that not just that, just gangbanger stuff, drugs. Oh yeah, there was this one thing that happened probably about 2010, where there was a dude that got he just got out of prison. He went
got
out
raped
there,
there.
got raped there. You know about that?
No.
Yeah, he got raped.
Why am I able to guess?
He picked up some girl there, and then the girl they were doing heroin.
The girl raped him.
No, she brought along a partner because I guess they went back to her
That'd be
place.
so confusing.
And yeah, it was weird. It was like a black dude and a black girl, and then they brought her back
she
to.
brought a dude there to rape the other dude.
Yeah, but they kind of just brought the party back to their house from Dolores Park, and then that dude got raped
Oh, I went
by a huge white dude.
Oh, so it happened at someone's house though.
Right, but it started in Dolores Park, which
I just pictured Dolores Park being a bunch of hipsters.
like how you said, it's at somebody's house. Like that was less aggressive.
yeah. I mean, they went
Like
back
somehow
to
that
someone's
was
house.
less. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, was that a house? Oh, a rape at a house."
I mean, no one, you know. So
No, that's how I interpreted it. With
this world has gone so crazy that no one even says. See, I thought it was crazy when people did this before, but now that fact that it doesn't happen, I think the world's even crazier. When people see something wild and they're a world star, it doesn't happen anymore, does it? It's just like
Not the W finger signs. No.
no world star. Like
No.
it's not.
Right,
My
right.
friend got stabbed to death on World Star, and so no, that doesn't discredit or credit. That was nuts. We were like watching it, like hold on, that's who's recording this? It was at Sequoia Station, far from Dolores Park. But I was like, wait, I think that's going viral, and none of us posted. Wait, hold on, we wouldn't post that. He's getting stabbed to death, like. That was a very weird.
Damn, what year was that?
That was a while back, man. I don't try to remember years.
Oh, okay.
I just situations.
Yeah.
Because like if something happens to me and the police are like, when did this happen? I'm like, hey man, I don't remember years or dates. Did it happen on a specific holiday or something? Or a specific situation? Okay, then I'm not going to be able to tell you any details.
Yeah.
You got to tell me, like, even if they say Christmas, you guys, hey, what kind of Christmas was it? Was it one of those boring ones? Was it one of those, what kind of Christmas? You got to jog my memory here. Or Thanksgiving. What's an easy one? What kind of holidays do you, boy, we got off at Dolores Park.
Yeah. Well, Dolores Park is a holiday every day, so.
People wear very short skirts there at that Dolores Park.
Yeah. Men and women.
Which is wearing more than they usually wear.
Right.
Man, well, you know what?
Right.
Hey, man.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
I mean, I
observation.
could never hang with that. At Dolores Park, they got the Hunky Jesus contest. I can never hang with that because, like, there's only one Hunky Jesus. Only one Hunky Jesus in my book. Just like how I couldn't hang with people saying, have a Merry effing Christmas. Like, come on, show some respect on it. Because why you guys say that before the Christ? Or the Chris? Unless you're talking about my dad. I don't know. That is not cool that I just said that. But, because his name's Chris.
Okay.
So, But you know what I feel like when people say "Merry effing Christmas," like they are really just trying to just be too cool. And
Okay.
I'm the guy that's like me and OG Bob, or just like, hey, why with the effing Christmas? Why? You're right. You just sing a Christmas song.
Right.
You know, that's effing Christmas. Like, you see me in a Santa suit. And it's effing Christmas.
And that bothers you.
Well, I didn't realize it till it bothered OG Bob first. I was like, well, I wasn't like, yeah. But when he said it, I was like, yeah, man, I should get triggered. Why am I not triggered?
Wow.
I should get triggered about this.
Interesting. Oh, boy. So how do you deal with it now, man?
I was all right, just considering people were just like lame. And then now it's like, I got to get triggered. I need extra things to get triggered about during the holidays so I could like stand up for stuff. I realized I did not go to church this year, man.
Why do you feel like you need to stand up for stuff? What's going on?
It's like part of it before I'm looking at Paul's shirt too, keep standing up. But it's part of some, because I'm going to die soon. So it's something I got to keep on doing.
What you got, man?
No, the world's ending in 5 years, man.
Oh, is it?
I think it's ending in 5 years.
Where's that information coming from, man?
I had a dream.
Okay.
I had a dream that it's in 5 years. And then if it doesn't end in 5 years, it's ending in 7.
Oh, okay.
So,
The dream told you that?
Yeah,
There's different routes depending on what happens.
yeah.
Did
Yeah,
it tell you something specific, like if
'cause it
you
happened
went
more
and
than
tied
once.
your shoe, that it would be 7 and not 5, or like what was?
Oh, you mean because if I do something good?
Yeah, something had to happen.
Like,
to have it
don't
5
tie.
to 7,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Because if I don't tie because if I forget to tie my shoe, someone can trip on my shoelace and die. So it's like me tying my shoe is like a good thing.
Right.
I'm doing a good deed.
Yeah. But what's the?
I just
So that's just an example. But what actually happened from 5 to 7? How'd you determine that?
I just think it just happened more often. The dream happened more often, and that's why. But also that brings up something. Why do people celebrate the Mayans? We should actually bash the Mayans, shouldn't we? Or are they a race? Are Mayans a race? Are they a race of people? Because we can't do that. We can't.
By bash, what do you mean?
Are they a race of people?
You can almost do anything after this, Luke, all right? All opinions expressed by the program participants
Okay.
are solely
Solely
their
their
current opinions and do not reflect the opinions of
Well-
EdgeStudiosOnline.com, their representatives,
So-
parent companies, or affiliates, or the companies for which the program participants are affiliated.
So what we do right now is we discuss things. I think maybe Mayans are people, I guess. But
Yeah, it's also a TV show, The Mayans.
we can easily diss the Mayans. I mean, for the motorcycle club. Serious? Okay. Serious. So those are the Mayans. Those are the Mayans that screwed up our calendar. I mean, why 2020 was such a big deal? Oh, the Mayans. This is,
It was 2012.
and then it came back into 2012.
2012 is where the
Came
calendar
back.
ends.
They didn't know what
them.
they were doing, so it reversed on us, you know?
Right.
And then the glitch, it's like, so those guys were a horrible motorcycle gang TV show. As a real motorcycle gang, they probably are really cool. Besides the Sons of Anarchy
So
aren't cool.
why do you don't believe the Mayans, which I'm not opposed to, but
No, do
you
it.
believe your dream more?
We got to keep on going with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we got to discuss these things.
Right. So how's your dream trump with the Mayans?
Trump? I'm all for Trump.
Okay.
But not really.
This is
not
how it's
really.
gonna be. This is
Not
how it's gonna
really.
be.
So
Oh,
not
boy,
really.
this is how it's gonna be.
So this is how it goes. I'm not.
So this is really Bush League. Well,
Bush. Is it
Bush League. Yeah.
Bush. I mean, I don't know how to like Bush. It's all right. I don't know how I felt
How do
around
you feel
Bush.
about Biden
I feel
control?
like politics were better around. I'm not saying Bush was better with politics. I'm saying politics were better around those times with the Bush. Hey, with the Clinton, it was like, hey, I mean, better times with politics. Jeez, now things are just crazy. So when I say the Trump, I might have jumped the gun. Like, I mean, I and I'm not saying jump the gun as in retracting things. What I'm saying is like I'm not like I lost a lot of people when they saw me at some kind of rally. I mean, I'm not a worshiper of the guy. In fact, I'm like when people are like 2024, I'm like, can't we just wait? How do any of us know who the hell we really want in 2024? Because I don't know, I'm not a fan of a lot of the. I feel like there's always something you could take away from all these people, because they're not really for us, really. But like 2024, come on, like that's some time, and you see the way these people are going. Who the hell is even gonna last that long? I think it's gonna be a trip. Who are you going for?
Well, for what?
2024.
No one.
There you go.
I don't vote.
Wait, you just don't vote? Come on, man. Now let's break it down. Because also I don't know who in 20. I think it's a little insane to say who you do know you go for in 2024. Because come on, if anyone's throwing their hat in the ring right now, it's like why right now? Because it's kind of early. But you don't vote, so let's because if he did, he will be entirely pissed off at you, bro. I mean, he did the what's that?
Careless. Yeah.
The Careless campaign.
I
Why
care
can't you
less.
do something like the Careless campaign? Careless campaign.
What is that about?
Xavier Bronson, the Careless campaign.
No, I'm cool. I don't want to do anything in politics. What? Politics are a joke.
The anti-politician.
Yeah.
or anti-politician.
No, I'm just not in the. I'm not in the race. I'm just like.
You can't vote, huh? What happened?
No.
What happened?
Because I don't want to serve jury duty. I'm
So
lazy.
So that's why
jury
you,
duty's incredible. Really?
So that's why you got.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's why were you on that that bill with the and who else is on that comedy for felons or something? Comedy for criminals, or
Oh, okay.
were you on one of those?
No.
You just. How do you not get jury duty? You're not a felon.
No, not a felon.
How do you? Because I'm
I don't think
surprised.
felons can do jury duty, can they? No, they can't.
No, man, no.
No.
I like how you've stayed out of politics so much that you don't even know that.
Yeah, I don't.
That is awesome.
don't care to know that,
Because, I mean, I've ditched it 7 times. I've only had worn out for me once, and I've only had time where I was surprised it didn't have a worn out for me second time. Because I didn't show up. I didn't know about it till a month later after I was supposed to show up.
Okay. But you got a warrant out?
That was another time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, 7 times, man.
7 times you ditched it.
Yeah,
Okay.
not bad. Well, I mean, I've ended up having to show up at times. It's just like they tell me to go home because I write that I got to go to work.
Right.
That's all I did was write that I got to go to work and pay bills. That's it. That's pretty easy. I mean, and people love doing jury duty. Why don't you just say who wants to do jury duty?
That would be awesome.
I mean, it could be good for people like so you stay out of politics, but you don't want to do jury duty. I feel like that could be good for comedy to do jury duty.
No. I have already a lot of material.
Well, you know they got to interview
yeah.
you to do the jury. They got to put you on stand and
Right.
ask you questions. That could be a set right there.
Yeah, I don't need it. I don't need this set.
This
I don't-
guy's big
I don't
time.
Need, I just don't. I just don't
guy's-
need it. I do things that are experienced to my life, and I don't. Jury duty to me is like, I don't need it.
Xavier does not vouch for jury duty.
I don't.
He is anti-jury duty.
I'm cool. I'm
Dana
good.
says she won't, but she's gotten called and she did not do what you do. What do you do? How do you get out of it, man? I mean, those people aren't going to listen to the show.
You just don't vote.
You just don't.
You don't vote. That's what you do. You just don't do it.
So you don't vote, and that disqualifies you for jury duty.
Right.
Well, yeah, but
If you don't register to vote,
Right.
you don't get on the rolls for jury duty.
so
And I'm
I
not saying for anybody not to vote. If you want to vote, have at it. That's just me. That's just.
They say to people that don't vote, they shouldn't complain about it.
I don't. I don't. But here's the other thing. Carlin.
Carlin actually
Carlin.
says the opposite.
It says the opposite. You voted for that asshole. So, well,
he
no,
goes,
no,
"I
no,
didn't
no.
vote." He goes,
Nope.
people go, "Oh, you're the problem. You didn't vote." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm not the problem. I didn't vote for him. You're the one that has the problem."
Carlin's the man.
And so,
You see how Paul just picked. Paul's an OG.
Wow. How
Paul's
old
an
are
OG.
you, man? That's amazing. Like,
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm mid-30s.
you know George Carlin. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I remember when he had a TV show.
Yeah, yeah. Carlin was the very first comic I ever watched
I remember seeing him
as a kid. Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw him
I
as
like
I
Johnny
saw him as a
Carson.
kid. My dad used to watch Carlin all the time, and he said the very first joke that I ever understood as a child. He said, "What was it?" He said, "Oh, you know how the baseball players wear, the manager wears the uniform." He was like, "Could you
Yeah.
imagine if they did that in football?" He's like, "Could you imagine Bill Parcells with shoulder pads on the sideline?"
Oh,
calling
yeah,
in
yeah.
plays?
That's
Like I
very,
understood that.
feminine.
I understood that already. I knew
The
who
shoulder
Bill
pads are
Parcells-
feminine, yeah.
Well, I understood who Bill
Why are you wearing
Parcells was.
pads on your shoulder? You worried you'll bleed, right? Right, worried you'll bleed.
Are shoulder pads
Is that
more
right?
known for
Where you go?
women's blazers in the 80s? Or shoulder pads are more known as football equipment?
Like Alice Cooper
Because
said,
you just
only
went the
women
other
bleed.
way. What's that?
Like Alice Cooper said, only women bleed. That's why when
What
I
the fuck
went,
that has to do with shoulder pads?
when my leg was bleeding out, I don't even remember the blood. I don't even remember. Because like, whoa, why are they on your shoulder, bro? Why are you wearing pads? You need backup? You need backup? Is that what it is? In case you're one down there, you're like, oh, it's too wet. I better grab it from my shoulder. Is that what? Like, what do you need shoulder pads for? All right. Like, what? I'm too. I used the other one, and now it's bleeding all over the place. All right, now you need,
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
shoulder pads? Like, what do they even need them for? What do they even need them for right there? Right?
I don't know, man. I'm not in the fashion industry. I don't fucking. What are you talking about?
Football and fashion, they don't mix, do they?
No, I guess not. I don't know, man. Actually, football is very fashionable. They change jerseys almost every week. College games that you can see a fucking new uniform every week for the same university. Like the
same
Oregon Ducks,
uniform.
they came out as Ducks. Do you guys remember that
They
shit?
came out as ducks.
They came out as actual Ducks. They had green jerseys, white pants, orange socks. They looked like they were actual fucking ducks. It was hilarious. It was.
They identify as ducks.
They're the Oregon Ducks, and they look.
They
like
came out as ducks.
They came out as ducks.
Anyone's coming out as anything they want these days.
it's Donald Duck.
You could identify as
It's
anything.
Donald
these days.
Duck. It's Donald Duck. It's a specific
with,
duck,
with a pair of pants on.
right?
So
With
it's
the
kinda
white
like
pants,
a
yeah.
non-pedophile
Yeah,
Donald Duck thing
yeah.
going on.
Or
I would not want to identify as a pedophile because that is
Daphne
horrible.
had ass. Oh, Daphne.
so-
I was like Daphne from.
So is there anything? Wait, how do we get on? I mean,
Football's fashionable.
What did we get on as
Football's fashionable?
pedophile and ducks? Where were we with
Paul
that?
said pedophile.
Because it's duck without pants on.
Yeah,
Ducks without pants.
yeah.
Just letting you know.
Yeah, okay.
Ducks generally don't
I had
wear
a singer
pants.
on my show. His whole thing is ducks without pants, I believe, or ducks with pants. One of those. E.G. Phillips. Yeah. So is there? What would you like to identify as? Since they're coming out as ducks, like.
What would I like to identify?
Is there
as?
anything you felt like you want to identify with?
Oh man, Jason Momoa. I'd like to identify as him one day. That'd be cool. He looks like he gets a lot of pussy. He looks like he just gets a lot of women.
If you came into a establishment and said, "I'm Jason Momoa," and the ladies are like, "You're not Jason Momoa," you're like, "Yeah, that's who I identify as," and if you're gonna say that, then I could sue you right now, and then you could still sleep with them because you're saying that. Wait, hold on, you would sleep with Jason Momoa, but you are bashing me for something. Again, you're saying I'm not something that I identify with. You are what is that? You are bashing me. So I should be able to, either sleep with you or you owe me money because this is going to the court soon. and then you could get tail. That they call it tail, right? They still call it tail. Is that what,
Tail as in
that's what they get.
Like getting
And
tail?
if it's ducks, that would be getting tail.
right. Ducktail.
Ooh. That just boy, you are too young to remember that. DuckTales.
No, I watched
Ooh.
Ducktails. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I now see this whole identifying as stuff hit me later in life because I actually went out to the pier, held a sign that said pictures taken with Tom Hanks. I held a sign and people were yelling at me, "You're not Tom Hanks!" And I could have said right then and there, "You know what? You're discriminating on me. I identify as Tom Hanks, and you want to get sued right now?"
That's what happened?
That's what I should. I always think about things afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
Aftermath.
Yeah, definitely deep in thought for sure. Yeah.
Is that a love note right there?
What's that?
Is that a love note right there?
Oh, a little bit. Yeah. But it's for my eyes only.
So, I feel like the dudes should show. I mean, they. I don't know about should, but can show each other love, right? Like what?
Yeah.
We were talking about. Paul, OG Paul, and I know a guy, OG Bob. He was saying brother, that word, and I'm more streets than you to this guy in my workplace, and he got very upset about it. Is there a different way to say, is there a negative way to say brother and a positive way?
I don't know, but I think Harold Burris had like the greatest line about that. He said, every time white dudes call him brother, he feels like they're saying the N-word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're getting away with something.
What do you
but
think?
Like,
Do you think they are?
I think at some juncture it could be. Depends on what it is.
I hate
mean,
all this, anti-white people thing because I used to love to talk about white people all the time. Now it's like, gosh, now they're. Can I still talk about white people? Can
Yes,
I? Can I?
can,
Can
yeah.
I? Good. Because
I don't think anybody's off limits. You should be able to talk about whatever.
I'm not trying to. Because I'm not trying to join.
As long as it's not hateful, man. As long as it's like we're just joking, right? Well, we're comics though,
Are
so
we?
we joke around.
We
joke around a
can
lot.
joke, right?
Yeah, we joke around all the
Yeah,
time.
I mean, you can be proud for things, right? You're children
It's a
and
sin.
your
It's a sin to be.
color and-
It's a sin to be prideful.
You can be a proud boy.
I actually, you know what?
That was too simple, right?
I've had some days. When my show was going on, there was these guys called the. I mean, back in the day, there was these guys. They had the national lists. They called them out here national lists. Is that am I right? National list.
Nationalists.
Yeah, some kind of thing out here. It was called Nationalist Prayer or some group, and they had those guys, the nationalists and all kinds of people out here. So I was like, you know what? I should get those guys on my show. The Good Old Boys, they called them. It was a rapper guys. They're a part. Yeah, but the Proud Boys, like what? I guess they were part of that. But like, what is the Proud Boys? What is this now? Now that it's all over, how are we breaking this down? What the hell is the Proud Boys?
It's a white supremacist fraternal organization.
Fraternal. They're frat guys. See? I don't like frat guys. So, see, here we go. See, I don't like frat guys. So maybe I don't like them either. See? So I don't like all things that are like, I don't like all things that are right. I just want to say I don't like all things that are right. Because that sounds controversial right there, right? All right? I mean,
You're not alt-right.
no, because I'm not an alt. I don't. Because I never understood the word alt rock. Alt rock. You guys ever listen to it? It's called alt rock. Alt rock. I never understood. Why is it called alt rock? Hey, okay.
You just said it. Alternative.
Because
Yeah, alternative.
alternative. So why do they call it what? I listened to it and it has nothing to do with any right wing anything. Like especially what Green Day's alt rock, right? And those guys are horrible, right?
Green Day's horrible.
They're horrible, right?
I don't think so, but I mean,
I like Green Jay. They needed something.
Three Little Pigs. Three Little Pigs. Yeah. See, no one cares. See, no one cares about the Three Little Pigs, which is like what did they go through? They went through the housing authority, obviously, and all three. They were the first housing authority the people, right? Or what they were they what created housing authority? I don't know, because if you look at it, their houses were very cheap. A wolf was able to blow it down.
Minority
And
house.
was that what it was? Were they minorities?
The
They were
projects-
pink.
the
I don't know.
projects are not made out of straw.
It,
Some people would argue that, but yeah.
no, projects
Some
have
people in the projects would argue that.
But they will huff and they will puff.
the projects have gone a long way.
Might be in there.
Or you've been doing blowing, yeah, whatever.
Blown what?
You just blow.
Blown away.
Yeah, blown away. There's a lot of wind that goes on in the projects. A lot of air moving in the projects.
A lot of cockroaches. I mean, cockroaches. Depending where you're at, there's a lot of cockroaches. I mean, because I've done security for a lot of places, and there's a place right next to Glide, right next, the Glide Church. There's a right next to it. That place, a lot of cockroaches. But it's mostly, I think it was mostly housing authority for mostly seniors. Mm-hmm. I honestly, I did security, but I just stayed upstairs in the break room because I don't want any. The cockroaches kept getting too close to me. And that wasn't during COVID where I had to be like 6 feet. So it was like no one's tripping about if they're getting close to me like they would nowadays. So I was like, no, I'm. Yeah. So.
From the break room. We want that break room.
Yeah, I was
Why is he in the
glaring.
break room?
They only come out at night when you turn off the lights too. But yeah. So you were talking about how well you know Paul, and I think it's interesting. Like, so you seem like a guy that's. You know what's amazing? I have no idea what I'm gonna say next all the time. I'm like, I'm gonna talk about this.
Yeah,
and
no, I
then-
got that feeling
And
too.
then next thing you know, I'm talking about that.
Here's the more amazing thing. Neither do we.
Yeah, I have no clue where this is going.
Came here with an idea.
I just came here with the idea to sit here.
This shit sounds like a brainstorm from a Christopher Nolan movie.
But-
like this is where they start. They start here first, and
You
they
going
just
for some of
then
that?
they
How
just
much?
no,
I saw
no,
you.
no.
I saw you going for that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. I was.
I
going-
mean,
That's
I
what
think
you should name your new podcast, Fever Dream.
I think it takes sleeping with me to know what I'm gonna say.
Erection.
But
Back up.
no, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. There's only one person in the room who probably knows what I'm gonna say, or yeah. And we could get to some of that stuff, but where I veered to was Xavier,
Yes.
which you don't go by your real name, right? Or
No, Xavier's my real name. Yeah.
Two Eyes.
Two eyes?
Yeah.
No, that's a stupid Facebook thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Okay,
it's like
gosh,
some
man. I'm trying to talk about stuff, but there's always different segues. You go into speaking of Facebook, I've been in the Facebook jail for there was 16 hours I think they told me I had to be in, and then
for what?
and then now because they say there's no one else in the office, that I'm out of jail, but now I'm just restricted because they can't look at what I did wrong. It was so I was at the Bethlehem AD.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And I took a picture of me and the baby Jesus, and they took it the wrong way. No, come on, man, respect Jesus. I went to
What was the pose like?
I went to I'm no, that was a
Yeah,
joke.
yeah, right.
That was a joke. No, I went to the area to get some cider. Which is a separate area of the Bethlehem 80. It's in the church area.
Okay.
And I saw an area. I was actually leaving with my cider. I was like, hey, that's that stairwell. That's that stairwell that, I sliced my head on. It was an accident a bunch of years back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was at the New Year's Eve party there. I got bumped, and then underneath the stairwell, I sliced my head when the kid bumped me. I was very into myself, I guess. So I was like, hey, I better go check my hair. And then when I checked it in the bathroom, me doing that, a lot of blood was on my hand. And so all I did, I took a picture of me in that stairwell and posted on Facebook with the sentence, I sliced my head on this stairwell a while back.
Okay.
And then they said it was harmful, violent, and abusive.
Yeah, it was because you were bleeding. Oh, that's how I would have texted back.
I mean, it was a description of violence.
To yourself.
I thought it was
Stupid.
an overcoming moment.
What do they call Facebook
Talking
jail?
about yourself.
What do they call it? Menopause.
Menopause, because I was bleeding and it was on Facebook.
Did you grab your extra pad after the show?
Nah, but that makes me want to hit up Zuckerberg's wife. It seems a little menopausal, or do something about his menopause. I don't know. But Elon ain't that cool either. I noticed he's been like flagging me for music that I share. You know, it's like, come on, man, what the.
Find a way out of fucking Twitter.
And then he's trying to flag me for everything that says penis. And it's like, man, it's penis. Even J. Austin Graham said he loves my penis news posts. Like, come on. I'm getting retweeted and liked here. It's Musk. It's like some kind of other penis. It's another penis. But yeah. And talking about penis reminds me of Xavier, but we'll talk about that a little later. All right.
There's a joke somewhere there. Penis and
right.
Musk.
And
Xavier.
By the way, you should walk down 2 blocks.
My
and
penis
do
has been a part of a lot of
video
jokes,
from
actually.
there.
Yeah.
Penis?
No, right in front of Twitter. We're 2 blocks down from Twitter.
Let's do it.
They're on 9th.
Gotta guide me right, man, because I ain't trying to go through this alleyway where the methadone clinic is and do a video thing saying Twitter. Is Market not this way, right? Not the alleyway, Market, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because that would just screw me up. You know, this is Twitter, a bunch of, fentanyl addicts.
hey, there was a guy that was walking down the street going fentanyl, crack, and one dude said, "Crack for pussies." I was like, what?
Compared to those guys, it is.
He said, "Crack for pussies."
I ain't gonna die. Give me that crack, because I'll live another day. Man, I'll die later. But so where we were at before I forget. 2 things. Paul.
Yeah.
And what?
No, I know Paul.
Oh yeah. So
Confirming
I take you as someone that you're very neutral in comedy.
Very neutral?
Neutral.
In what way? What do you mean?
There's a lot of people that
It's kind of vague. What?
are very a lot of people don't like and a lot of people like, and you might even have that feeling. A lot of people around you like that. It could be a very toxic environment being in comedy.
Oh, right. Yeah, absolutely.
Are you very neutral comic?
I don't know. It depends. I mean, are you talking about audiences? Because audiences I piss off. So,
No. You could piss off the audience.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean,
talking about
we
the
could
comic
talk about that
community?
too.
Are you talking? Yeah,
We could
you're
talk
talking
about
the
that
cliques?
too, but
What are you
I'm
talking
talking
about,
about
cliques?
comedians.
Amongst comedians. I'm.
I know you know Jose, dope guy though. I got nothing against that guy.
Who?
Contreras.
Jose Contreras. He's one of the
Yeah.
best, man. I think he's a.
That guy is cool, man.
Yeah, he doesn't. We were
I was
talking
trying
about
to do
him.
Eddie Murphy laugh. But,
No, me and my
can't do
friend
it.
Louis were talking about him the other day. He does not
Louis
let
CK.
a set go half-ass. Never. He never half-asses sets. He goes. If he has his material, he's gonna work on it. He is pounding that thing till he gets it how he wants it, or he just brings a lot of passion to whatever it is he's talking about.
So you
Whatever
just
premise.
said he pounds a lot of
Pounds.
things till he gets it,
Right.
and until he gets that
Yeah.
passion he wants.
Right.
Boy, if I didn't think that guy got the ladies before. Yeah,
Boom,
we
boom.
really promoting this guy for the ladies for sure. Jose Contreras.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man.
Don't go by your nickname because we really.
Now I knew
We really
something was
putting
gonna
you
happen
out there
anyway.
to the
I just-
ladies right
I just
here.
wanted to see what it was and go, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Once he said pounding, I was like, all right. Now I
You
know
said the pounding,
now,
man. You
now I
said
know
the
where we're gonna
pounding.
go. Now I
You
know
said-
where he's going. Now.
But honestly, I had a show with him. We were singing, not singing, although I want to sing with him sometime. We were sitting around and reading Naughty Story Time, but I called it Naughty Story Time. But it was just a book.
This is the type of mic?
I had him here, but in the other studio, so it's like if this was turned around and there's people on mics, yeah. Well, we just passed around a book, and most people weren't cool with me after that show. So Genevieve from Wyatt Act, she was cool with me, but the others weren't.
Who's all there? Comics? All comics?
Him, a musician, and burlesque stars, and I guess maybe he took them away. That was awesome, because it was like, dang, I don't know them anymore. They must really snatch them up. But he did an awesome job. Wait, hold on, that wasn't that dang. No, but anyway, he did an awesome job reading.
Okay.
Oh no, what it was? Okay,
Sounds
he was reading
racist.
it.
Well,
Oh no, he was.
He sounds awesome. How?
Wait, what
He
were
was
you
just
saying?
he was just
What were you
reading
saying?
it. He was just reading it.
No, what were you saying?
I said it sounds a little racist.
Let's talk about it. How does that sound racist?
You never heard that? Oh, you're a white dude.
I think
right?
I know where
you're
you're
a white
going,
dude,
but
right?
it doesn't count unless you explain it.
Yeah, you're a white dude, right?
I don't identify, but I see
Okay.
where you're going with. You know what? You know what? My family's white, but I don't identify with it.
Right.
But they are white. Yeah. So
You don't identify with white. Why?
so are you gonna talk about white? Yes, do it, because you know what? Yeah, they deserve it. Go for it. Ooh, see, this is how we need to talk about it, because this is how we go through just talking about whatever you feel like, because it's like, ooh, that's risky, but then you go and talk about it. So what's the racist part about it?
So the
Is
racist
this
part.
a Floyd Mayweather thing?
No.
Oh,
This
okay,
is
go for it.
Well, I guess it could be a Floyd Mayweather thing.
Yeah, it is. So, but
It could be,
Come
yeah.
on, man, you gotta describe what
No,
you're
no,
talking
no.
about.
It's
man.
just like for instance, myself. Like when I talk to people would be like, "Oh, you talk very well." It's like, what the fuck does that mean? It's like I've been here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. People would not. They're like, "Nah, that's not racist." But in a lot of cases, it's like, why the fuck would you even say some shit like that? Like, you read well, you talk well, you do this well.
I was like,
That shit is, bruh, the way it's said or who says it, you're like, is that some passive aggressive?
I was
just
like,
felt?
gosh darn it, I expected myself to read better than he
See, he's been
was.
through some experience, bro. See, he's been through some. So you
Boy,
know what
that
I'm
was-
saying. He knows what I'm saying. That's why I asked him
Boy.
if he's white. He's like, I don't
They
identify as white.
they let you guys read
I don't
in
wanna
school.
feel the white guilt.
They
I
let you
don't know.
guys read in school. What is this? This is.
Oh my God, that was a big word. Such a big word you just said there, and you said it
No,
just
but you know
right.
what? Actually, no. Now that I think of it, this was actually there were I believe there were the burlesque stars on the show. They just stopped talking to me. There was actually author
He
and
was talking about the burlesque thing they did in the other room. With,
there was actually
or, burlesque person.
there was actually a author slash
Just now.
and then a woman that is going to be in the movie of the book, and they were black. So
What was the book called?
for the hold on, man. Let me just say he was a very good reader.
Right. What was the book called?
You know, I got to look that up, man. Damn, because I wasn't able to go to premiere. But no, he just put a lot of action into it, man. The guy, it was like as if he was just like, I skimmed and just like acting it out right here. He put action to it as if he's already like read it before. It's like, where is this coming from? This is amazing.
Yeah.
I wish that was an audition right there. Actually, I don't even know.
Huh.
Maybe it was. I haven't ever really talked
Were you
to him.
surprised because the way he
There you
looked
go.
and it came out? Yeah.
I mean, his facial expressions we're talking about here.
Did you look
I mean,
at
I
his?
didn't
Did you
expect
look
him
at
to
his
light up the
beard
room.
and his dark skin? Was
Well,
like
he ain't got no beard,
whoa.
man.
he has a
He ain't
yeah,
got no-
he's-
he's got a beard now. See, I didn't even see them. See, I don't. So what it is, I'm
I
facial.
love how you're trying to get out of this. Go ahead.
I'm facial blind.
You see him treading?
So,
Like, he's just over there like, keep going.
So I
watch
am,
you explain yourself.
I am
Yeah, I know. I see you. I see you calculating when he's gonna fucking fall.
I'm facial blind.
Okay.
I don't see beard.
You don't see beard. Okay.
So I didn't.
You just see Mexican.
Is he-
Oh yeah, he sees you every night.
I mean,
You guys are together, right? Right.
yeah. We tied.
You don't see beard.
Well, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Hey man, you can take it somewhere else because we're talking about Mexican. I mean, I see different areas.
Right.
There's different areas of Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is he?
There's different areas of everything within anything.
I didn't even know Jose was Mexican. It's Mexican.
But you knew he was something
Well,
not
he
white,
ain't even-
not black,
He ain't
not
Mexican.
something else, right?
He ain't even Mexican, is he? He just caught me in a warp right there.
No.
He ain't even Mexican.
No.
See, man, he ain't
No,
even
he
Mexican.
is Mexican.
Oh, he is Mexican. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what you saw.
I didn't.
Trying to do some tricky shit. Oh, I don't see beard. Like, come
I didn't
on,
even
bruh.
see Mexican, or like I invited him, yet I didn't even see. I was like, nah.
No, you didn't see that until he started reading really well, and when he was very animated in his reading. Then you were like, oh shit, I did not.
Now that you,
He sounds like
now that you tell me,
sounds
you're
a great
Mexican,
actor.
I'm like, dang, I wish I would have known that before I invited him on. You know,
Yeah. For what?
now that I know he's Mexican. No, yeah, but well,
Right. The Edge Studios, fucking Credo, whatever.
what is the deal
fucking
with so this is also one
standby.
reason I didn't get it because
Yeah.
he's a very cool guy. We didn't come like he didn't come in the studio with his like shoulders up say hey, you look like shoulders up because that's how I know most Mexicans, which they're not, even though they're cool people, I just expect it. Usually their shoulders up and they're like trying
He
to
expects Mexicans to come in and go.
usually size you up, you know what I mean? But the weird thing is the ones that do that size you up, they usually have to look up, you know.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say that's every race? That we all have a person that's yeah. He just did he have long socks? Did he have cut off khaki
Yeah.
pants?
My ex is,
Did he have a bald head with one button on a flannel
yes,
shirt?
My ex,
Usually I'm expecting.
my ex's dad, yeah.
This is why I walk past women that are having problems, so I don't have to get involved and explain myself later. Like, you know, it's the more you explain yourself, like anybody, not just you, just anybody, it just doesn't sound. It's just like, wow, this is a free fall, and I don't know when it's gonna end.
Is it a fall?
I don't know. Tell me, man. You tell me.
What are you?
Me and him are watching you just go. Oh boy, look at this guy.
What do you, man? What do you? So I know how to respect your people.
What do you mean? What am I?
Yeah.
I'm a human being, man.
Come on,
I'm
man. Don't
human
make me
being.
respect all human beings.
human being.
Nah, man. Don't be.
Don't make me respect all human beings.
Why y'all gotta?
Come on, you can represent aliens, Luke. Come on.
Yeah.
If he was an alien,
What's wrong with that?
You.
Guinea pigs are.
I do respect guinea pigs,
There you go.
but I don't respect all rodents. I mean, maybe respect. It's just I don't put y'all in y'all rodents all in the same category of respect. That's all. Like, you know, I don't want
Y'all
to
rodents.
harm one, but it's not.
be an armadillo.
It's not. It's not the same love, you know.
love-hate
Like-
relationship with armadillo.
Like when I see a rat, I'm not trying to. I don't want to see you killed, but I also don't really care about you as much, you know. I see a guinea pig, it's like pause.
That's a contradictory statement.
So when you say care about all humans, I know there's a lot.
I don't
of,
want the rat to die, but I
This
don't
is
give
like-
a fuck about him. Like what?
They don't want black Mexicans to die. But
so
I love how you do that.
So this is where I am.
old black dude. Like
this is
go ahead and
This is where I am. Okay. This is how I am with the races, all right? Because I also understand, like, hey, man, you know, I've had some people say some things in my store where I'm like, damn, okay, racism does exist. Because I'm not the guy to say racism all. I feel like I felt at times some people would just be saying it, but then I'm like, ooh, this stuff does exist. But then, so what comes in my head is like, yo, why can't we just respect at least? We might, because I feel like those people, something clicked in their mind to where it makes
What
them.
people?
Okay, I'm talking about. Hey,
Fucking with
no,
you,
no,
man.
I'm talking about.
Fucking with you.
I'm talking about the white folks.
Okay, said those people.
This is a this
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
a this is a.
Those people are usually talking
Right,
about
right.
us.
The one he doesn't identify with.
Hey, but yo,
White people.
Yo,
Yeah.
I do get those people though. Well, good. So we say the white. So that was the white.
I feel like we're gonna tally mark
So
how
that
many
was-
times he sounds racist.
So
He's
that
like,
was the white folks.
It's about 6
That
now.
was the white folks. That was the white folks right there,
Right,
and,
right.
and they are
Okay.
going around saying the N word and things that are racial, and it's like, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like, damn, that does exist. Like
Yeah.
the way the person's saying it, but I'm like, mentally, like I can understand why people feel a certain way about certain race, but it's like, okay, until they overcome the way they feel, why can't they just have respect for everybody? You know, you may see a certain person of a certain race, and maybe something happened to you of that person of race, or some way made you feel that way. But then, why can't you at least respect that person instead of like having your hate? You know.
$1 million idea. Make a bumper sticker that says coexist.
I think you're about 10 years too late, but yeah. That's a great idea, Paul. Paul, the
But-
idea is fantastic. Just,
Black and white.
Black and white. What you,
Having a black parent and a white parent.
boy, my stepdad was black. My stepdad was black.
you look suspect.
I mean, I would
Racially,
okay.
he looks suspect.
If I
I was
was
thinking another way, but yeah, go
if
ahead.
if I was a little older, right, I would have actually seen Huey Newton alive. Instead, I just was at his funeral.
Huey Newton,
Huey.
the 60s activist.
Instead, I was just at his funeral.
Huey Pete
Nah,
Newton.
see, he already.
Huey Lewis in the
Why he
news.
gotta stereotype me? Why you gotta stereotype me? Talking about
Because
Huey
we love
Lewis.
Back to the Future, man.
I'm like, 'cause you said dead.
Because he needed a new drug. I get it. He needed Huey Newton. Yeah, I was at his funeral, so I had a little bit of culture. But like, I wish if I was a little older, I'd at least be able to meet him alive.
Wait. So you went to Huey P. Newton's funeral and that
Yeah.
gave you culture?
Well, no, because where I come from, the where I come from parts doesn't sound good. But no, I mean, because the reason I was there was my mom knew him. So, and my stepdad was a Black Panther. So yeah, not that being there just didn't really give me the culture. I mean, being there, the fact that you were there, that's
How old were you?
historical. But the fact that I was there because of them, they gave me the influence.
How old were you? Were you at that funeral?
Shit, that was 80s. Man. That was 80s.
89
That was
is when he-
80s.
when
That
he
was
died.
80s. That was 80s. I met Muhammad Ali there, embarrassed myself in front of him because I didn't really know all of his gestures, you know. My mom knew more than I did, obviously. So I was an embarrassing little kid. I was a little embarrassing as a kid. But
So how old were you around when you?
it was 80s, definitely 80s.
80s.
Yeah,
But how old were you? Like, were you just a
I'm
kid,
going
or
for
you were
like
just
80? Yeah, kid. Wait, that's
kid, like 6, 7, 8, 7,
Let's go for it.
7 or 8. And how many funerals were you there before? Did you already know about funerals, how everything worked before you went to Huey P. Newton's funeral, or?
Well, where are we going with that? I mean, just funeral in
Yeah,
general. Like,
yeah,
are we
just-
going for
I'm
now
just
a feeling
asking.
of death part?
No, I'm just asking.
I was a kid, so not really.
Can I
don't-
just ask the fucking question? Yeah, because I'm asking the question. He's like, "Where are we?"
you gotta be-
He doesn't want to identify as white, but boy, that. Yeah, he's like, "Well, why do you?
No.
Where are we going with this?" Like,
Well, I don't want to identify as black either.
like, I don't have a pretense to anything like you
I'm
do.
just-
Like, I fucking.
I just don't want to identify as white, not black either.
That's fine. Don't identify as white.
Oh, well, no, I'm Portuguese.
Are you Portuguese? Really?
But I feel like
So, yeah, so he's.
we are a minority that is so minority that we ain't. Nobody even knows anything about us as a minority.
They helped
we're
take
very humble
Africans, slaves, because they're the navigators of the sea. They took them to yeah, but they knew the seas better. They know how to travel better,
Okay.
It wasn't the Spanish. It wasn't the Italians. It was them.
Columbus to turn left, but he turned right.
Right. Actually, Columbus had Portuguese navigate his ship
That's my people right there.
because right.
India?
No. Portugal
My
found
people right there.
where they were supposed to go. Unfortunately, but that's
That's my
their
people right there.
that's their history.
That's
I mean,
my-
but
that's
they
my people,
kept
yeah.
a lot for themselves.
So
They kept
I
tons for themselves. Right.
well,
Right.
so I mean they're part of the family that was a little like, yeah, that's my mom's side. They're a little not all there, or you know, I
course,
mean that's
yeah.
all I. It's not all I really need to say. You know, I and
Where'd
then
you grow up, man? San Jose area? Portuguese. There's a lot of Portuguese people down there.
San Mateo.
Oh yeah, there's a
yeah.
lot. There's Portuguese people in
West
San
Side,
Mateo too.
San Mateo. Yeah. Wait, no.
Yeah.
West Side. Was it West Side? Yeah, it's West Side. West Side, San Mateo. West Side, San Mateo.
There's a lot of Portuguese. I'm saying down
Yeah.
the peninsula all the way to.
I never
South
really.
Bay.
So, yeah, I was wondering if I was gonna get invited this year to the white folks Christmas, because I love seeing what the white folks live like. It's amazing. Because I go over the house and I'm like,
just denying his whiteness.
I'm like, well, my dad took off when I was 1.
I don't know if the whites.
My dad took off when I was 1, so it's like, so you know.
What was he?
And my mom, she said he's a white person.
I don't know, like what, like Irish, like you're specific.
Oh, he's a
on,
French white person.
French
and
white,
I
okay.
had a grandma that was German, and then I had another grandma. She's like they call it a step grandma that was Jew, and so it was nice that she never this again, man.
Yeah, man. You want to talk about it? Go, look, right.
No, I don't know. I have no idea. I really have no.
Polish Jewish,
I really
German
have-
Jewish.
I really have no idea.
Being a Jew is a religion, is not a nationality.
I don't know, man.
You get too many people, oh, I'm Jewish. Yeah, but what's your nationality?
I just, you know what? Let me
In
other words, one's a religion and one's a place.
Exactly.
break it down that we celebrate Hanukkah.
Hey, there you go.
Okay.
So hence,
All right.
hence.
Hanukkah is the Jewish religion. It's
Oh.
not their race. There is no race called.
I'm with you, and today, we need to announce that today.
Jewish, right.
Speaking of hence,
His nationality is the Negro,
speaking of hence, today is the first day of Kwanzaa.
and that's what I'm talking about.
So that's why I'm letting him have. I'm letting you have a voice there, man. Say,
I'm letting you have a voice.
Speak it, man. Speak it.
You're letting him have a voice.
Say
You're letting him have a voice. No, I'm fucking. fucking right.
No, you've been on the show. Not exclusive to-
But see, I caught it too. I caught it
Yeah, I know. I know. You're like, You let me what?
NASA.
Yeah.
That's good bread. That's
He took
good
the
bread.
shackle.
Hold on. The opinions expressed.
Dude.
You should have that shit pop up
No,
on the
no.
screen just
I love
while we're
masa.
talking, like boom.
I love
Yeah.
I love that masa bread. Masa bread is good stuff, man.
Another switch turn.
Masa bread is good stuff. I went to.
You met Muhammad Ali, but you dodging like a motherfucker every time we come back to these questions.
And shaking and shivering.
Even Dana would know in the background that I have no idea what I'm dodging. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember stuff still in my head. So,
Blowing the guinea pig.
Right.
I ain't even trying to
right,
remember all that because I
right.
don't even. I just like the way their hair just flows. That's it. This guy's got a right disclaimer.
Aren't guinea
over there.
pigs from
This guy's
the
looking up
country of
lawyers. What the heck? What's going
Peru? They're
on?
Peruvian, exactly. Nice.
I don't know about the people, but the guinea pigs are great. Well, that's. I don't like the way they stand up to people. I mean, they're smarter. I don't want an animal that thinks they're smarter than me.
Then why do you have cats?
I mean, she's chill. She see some
Cats are smug.
Some cats you can see the asshole.
Fire will just sit there.
My cat, you can't even see her asshole. She's got like the.
She don't want you to.
Well, I ain't trying to look.
And she thinks it. And she thinks her asshole's better than you.
She's a good woman. That's a dude though. Dude cats be just showing their assholes all over the place. No, but okay.
Because they don't get to show it at home.
But but so Christmas, Christmas was a little was a little different this year. You know, so I didn't get to see how the white folks celebrate. Well, I mean, it wasn't that different. They didn't even have a real excuse either. I kind of like when they have an excuse.
Wait, do you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah. Me and my moms went out to eat, but I was hoping the white folks would at least like give me some heads up excuse. But I like it the way they did this year. I was like, hey, Merry Christmas midnight on Christmas. I was like, hey, Merry Christmas, and they said, like, oh, by the way, we are, and then the excuse came. I love it but I like it better when they have that ahead of time excuse. You know, it's like, but you know, times have changed. Back in the day, they used to at least try to act like they give me some, like they would re-gift some.
Who are these white folks you speak of?
That's what I question myself a lot. Who are these white?
Are these your neighbors or this?
No, that's my dad's side of the family.
Oh, that you visited for Christmas.
Yeah, I used to visit them folks for like So,
no, but this Christmas though, you're talking about this Christmas.
No, it didn't work out. Yeah, but I expected it not to work out. I just always look forward to the excuse. No, he left when I was 1, and then my mom did like something where she was like pressuring side of the family to like, because I guess they're rich white folks, so they give you that like Christmas feeling. You know, I mean, we're all living in the car, and then she's like pressuring, like, hey, show them what Christmas for rich white folks is like. And then so I, you know, so then they would.
They said that out loud.
No, that's what. Yeah, I'm getting that.
Because I would give them props just for being honest.
You know how?
I'd be like, yeah, let's. And I would be like, yeah, let's see what rich white folk Christmas is like.
It would be awesome if they were honest, but at the same time, I just kind of want to be in the background watching it happen also. So I don't know. I kind of like it that it isn't that honest, but then it becomes less honest to where they ain't even trying to. I kind of liked where they'd wrap up a like tin of popcorn and that would be my gift, or they'd re-gift stuff. Like that would be cool, but times are changing.
So what did you get? So you didn't get anything. You didn't have time with them for Christmas.
No, they didn't even say the Merry Christmas.
They didn't give you the excuse that you were waiting on.
Yeah, they didn't give me the Merry Christmas or nothing. Like at least it was unless I would have said, if I didn't say Merry Christmas to them, I don't think they would have said anything. Like, oh hey, by the way, we're going far away for Christmas. Like I mean, I liked it in at Thanksgiving. I was and over I was like, hey, what you guys doing for Christmas? And they said, I don't know. We'll let you know if we do something. So I was like, all right, what's the excuse this year?
Yeah, it sounds about white to me.
Yeah.
What how was your Christmas, man?
That was incredible. Stayed home, played tennis all day.
Nice. Outdoor tennis or on an Oculus or something?
Yeah,
Hmm.
with kids that, you know, with some
Nice.
their Christmas was basically bitching at each other about how much money other people get for Christmas.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just can't.
$70,000, no gave me 68.
Those are your friends? They got that type of dog?
That's why I was listening to these white people complaining on us the next tennis court over.
Oh, got you. Okay, I was like, I gotta kick it with you.
Fuck, my day was great because I got to hang out with my wife. These motherfuckers complaining about money.
Yeah.
So that keeps you and your wife. That keeps the spice going, the magic going.
No,
Having one.
magic is going on with me and my wife is a shit talker. She should be the comedian. I should be the fucking house.
Bring her on.
My wife,
Let's bring her on the show.
my wife talking more shit than anybody.
Let's bring her on the show.
Nice.
So how was your Christmas there, Xavier?
It was okay. Basic things. Kids open up their gifts.
You have kids?
I got kids, yeah. I got a lot of
Holy
kids. Yeah, I got the same amount of kids. Paul, you got the same amount as me, right?
Yeah, but Paul's a different story.
You got
I
5?
got 5, yeah.
Yeah, I got 5, but I only claim 4.
Taxes tells you claim 4.
And only 3
Hence
were
has
claiming me,
kids?
So there you go.
Yeah.
I'm a grandfather. Never met my grandkids yet, though. You know.
Yeah.
Damn, there's something there.
Xavier, what why did you want kids?
That's not a good question. That's not.
That's what I do here.
It's not whether you want kids or not. It's up to the woman.
That's enough for me.
The woman decides whether she wants the kids or not.
So this wasn't like something planned.
It's never planned. I don't think kids were ever planned.
But it works
Paul,
out.
kids playing with you? You guys playing?
Dude, tell me it was.
No, plan to get laid.
Right, but
Yeah.
not like going for like, hey, can we get a surrogate mother?
Because if you did that, there wouldn't be a lot of families. So everybody wants to be richer and have a job longer and get a better house before they get starting a marriage.
Right.
Well,
Starting a family.
come on, Paul. Tell me one of them were planned. I mean,
Sure.
you got quite a.
Brood.
Huh?
Sure.
What?
I have quite a litter.
Yeah. Time to get a litter box, man. It's just and just sit them outside. Talking about my parenting there.
Yeah.
I would have the cat just go on her own anywhere, but kids litter box. No, I would have kids and tell them that. I would give them jobs. But that's probably why I would not make it as a good parent because we're getting into a world where I couldn't give them what they want, and that would be like what iPhones, and I would tell them get a job.
You're not supposed to give them what they want.
Yeah,
Kids
kids work for what they want.
So
exactly, and kids don't know what they want. Kids really just want time with their parents, man. I seen about 4 movies that all had the same premise. The dad wasn't there.
my dad was
The
never
moment
there.
he was there, it all went to shit. Anyways,
My dad was.
I just
never
watched
there.
Avatar 2, so yeah.
It was?
Spoiler alert.
All right,
Huh?
man. I thought we
Heard
were.
it was good.
I thought we were going to
listen,
talk
it
about
was
Wakanda,
good.
but here you go,
It was-
Avatar. Okay.
It was good, but
This guy
we
likes
can talk
Wakanda,
about Wakanda. Yeah, Wakanda Forever is dope. That was a good movie.
but Avatar was a lot better. Because it was okay. It
Avatar
was.
2 was a lot better than Wakanda Forever.
Let's talk about it. Because.
Oof.
Well, what? Why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta say it like that? What's
Oof.
going on?
Oh, Avatar 2 is
Now
oof.
Paul's got to look up Black History Month. Like I just said something here.
Avatar 2
Hey,
is,
we're just talking about the
man.
movie wise, man.
Yeah. I've never hated a movie for being so long.
Well, I mean,
It was so
we only
long.
took.
And I watched it in 3D.
We only took 3 edibles that were really not high potent edibles, and it was in 3D, and I could have watched more of it,
Of course, you were on edibles.
but my ass would have hurt.
You were on edibles.
I had a hard
That
time
movie
getting out
was-
of that seat.
That movie would have
You're
been
talking about
great
Avatar.
on anything. Yeah, Avatar. Yeah, that movie would have been great on any edible. I mean,
Yeah, I
I
was
watched
like,
it sober.
so it was a good movie.
No, it's not my fault.
It was a good movie,
It
you're
was not
saying.
a good movie. It was. I watched Interstellar the other night. That was 10 times better than Avatar 2.
Dude,
Interstellar
I
was
have
the
a thing for
shit.
blue women.
Such-
Wait, no, no green women. So I guess that doesn't apply.
If I ever see you with some green tint, I know what was going on in the jailhouse before.
Wait, you don't like blue women?
Well, they were hot, but I just realized it was green women. I liked Avatar.
That was blue women in Avatar.
Yeah, so
And green.
I was
And
seeing
blue women in Wakanda Forever.
I was seeing a lot of colors, but Wakanda. Wakanda was good. It just
Wakanda was dope.
it was only 2 hours. 2 hours. Was
It was not as long as Avatar 2.
but they were like
It was a long movie. It was long. All Marvel movies are long.
they were like spears at people fighting. But Wakanda, I was like, wait, why don't they kill this penis dude?
Who?
Penis dude. The only person I
Namor?
see on the Google where they talk about his penis.
Yeah, Namor is dope.
Yeah, you see,
So
I had like
that
a
makes it a
bulge.
bad movie. It does.
No,
Print.
You know what they did with Avatar? They did the whole thing in computer.
so but Avatar, I do agree that you bring a white person and to ruin the villages and the town. I mean, I even see people in Hawaii that are like, the white people.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that
it's right. Yeah.
that white kid, I
They
mean,
stole everything. Right.
'cause that
It's
white-
history.
the white kid, they were cool with him, and then what's he do? He gets kidnapped. And then he goes, and I don't remember them really convincing him too hard to go against his, I say his own people because they consider him one of them. At least that family, the Avatar family we're watching. And then next thing you know, he brings the army group against them, tells them where he is and all that, and shows you just how white people be ruining stuff.
So and that was
Colin-
a better movie than
So
that was better than
movie
Wakanda.
wise, it was better. I mean,
Movie wise was better than Wakanda Forever.
The Avatar people took the little white boy,
yeah,
took care of the white boy,
and then goes and turns on him.
grew up
Yeah.
to be a white man, and then he does what they all do.
Bruh, Avatar.
Yes.
I could have
and
guessed.
that's not
I could have
cool
guessed
at
that
all.
storyline in the first 10 minutes of the movie. I was like, they're gonna do the same shit they did in the first Avatar, just with water people. Big whoop.
I thought it was dumb how they just went to another island, and now it's like, okay, you're
So remember we did in the first movie? We'll do that now when we get to the water people. That's all it was, man. It was just
and yet it doesn't even make you think about that till afterwards, though, right? And except for Wakanda, you're like, why are they not getting these guys? So now they can come back and get us. We're just like showing these. Hey, don't you try to come after us. Peace, right? Peace. We're not gonna kill you. That guy had no morals. That Namor guy with the bulging penis.
that's not true. He showed the girl his city and his people beforehand and was like, look, this is what I'm trying to protect.
And he just keeps on saying, "Look, I'm gonna kill you no matter what."
See how he doesn't like Mexicans? This motherfucker, and he doesn't want to claim his white identity.
Is he Mexican? Always saying
No,
that?
you know what? He's not. He's Mayan. You see how he
see?
fucking.
See? Wait, hold
You see how
on.
this?
Is this y'all using your comedy to go back? Because I know how comedians are like back to that word. We talking about Mayans.
Back to the word you said.
So-
White tricks. Look at this guy.
By the way, I don't even need to read it off anymore. There you go. There's your disclaimer.
There you go. he has the Nickelodeon ticker on there. Just keep it
Speaking
kid
of
friendly.
Nickelodeon, you knew that Arnold guy, huh?
Who's that?
Wait, the guy
No,
that
let's
died.
go back to you
The
not
guy
liking
that
Mexicans.
died. The guy that died, the Arnold guy.
What Arnold guy?
The Arnold guy. You said that died. I didn't know him. The comedian.
Arnold.
Yeah, you said rest in peace.
Oh, you're talking about
I didn't know him, so I don't know.
Yeah. He's from LA. Yeah. But they're doing something for him tonight? They're doing something for him
No,
tonight?
I just didn't know who he was, so it's like, here's your time.
David
man.
Arnold?
Yeah, David Arnold.
David
I didn't
Arnold,
know who
yeah.
he was at all. So here's your time to speak about him.
Yeah.
Speak about him, man. This is deep for you, right?
David Arnold?
Yeah. This is your moment, man.
Not I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like
David Arnold. He died.
What are you talking
He's
about?
dead.
What does it
Yeah,
always
he's
feel like
dead,
he's trying
but-
to get you
This is the
to?
homie,
He's
man.
trying to flip the subject and not talk about how he doesn't like Mexicans, Mayans, and Namor.
Oh, I don't know how we talk. I'm only.
But and hence
Now
gives
you
you the
trying to deflect
bingo,
in.
and then it's like you.
Now
can-
you're trying to
can try
deflect on the David Arnold.
No,
I'm
you're
like,
trying to
damn,
deflect
I'm
with
trying-
David Arnold, you dummy. You're fucking-
All right, this guy doesn't want to talk about David Arnold. So,
No,
it
let's
wasn't
talk
the
about-
Mexicans, it's the Mayans that
Yeah.
I was bashing because
Right.
and Wakanda, yeah, go get that guy. He messed up our calendar. I mean, what, 2020? Dude, you dummy. We're going longer than that. We're going 21, 22. Are you that stupid?
That was not in
You're
the
making
story.
people think
but
it's
yeah.
2020. Oh, now 2012.
Right. Okay.
Get that guy. Why didn't they kill him? He messed up our calendars. I mean, I really don't know why they saved the white guy in the van or whatever, but I mean,
Because we all need a white person on our side. You didn't get that?
white people.
You didn't get the context of
the
that?
white people that abandoned me. Well, I guess that's it.
Whatever, man.
That touched me.
This victimless shit. This victim shit is killing me.
yeah,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
White people are really just.
Yeah.
They
Yep.
just hooked me like.
No, we feel you, man. Trust
Yeah.
me. On different levels. Him the highest, me a mid, and you the very low. On dissing white
You ain't
people.
that
On
low,
white people
yes.
being dissing.
Consider you as more of a minority, or do you have to explain to them that you're Portuguese?
Exactly. I have to explain. I'm Portuguese.
But you get mistaked as being Hispanic, though, right?
No, that was back in the day. Now it's just, yo, you're that Tom Hanks guy.
You talking about your French American family? Those are the people that
don't see them.
ridicule you,
No,
or they give you a hard time.
Treat you, the French Americans, your dead people.
What?
How did you do that?
Good question.
My mom was like, because my grandpa was like a baseball player, well known back in the day, played for the Giants. So San Francisco. So you could Google, and he's actually pretty good Google.
What's his name?
I want his Google.
Sour?
I want his Google. That was a good Google.
Sawyer?
Hank Sour.
Sour. Okay.
So
That's your grandfather.
yeah. So he was pretty easy to contact. So she was like, I want you. You guys come on, have me in your life and all that stuff. And so once a year I was the charity case. But the food was dang good.
Right. So,
Yeah.
did you hate more being the charity case, or did
I
you
did
feel
not
bad?
know, man. I mean, I appreciated it. I mean, I didn't know any better. I was a kid. But it was amazing. At my grandpa's funeral, I got the experience of the rich folk, because I got invited to like country clubs. But after time, they probably knew who I really was, because it didn't work out. But I got invited to like country clubs and all that. I was like, dang.
That sounds pretty sweet, man.
That's what it's like for a day, seeming like a rich white folk.
It seems like you had a really tough time in that country club.
No, I didn't actually go there.
Of
I didn't make
course.
it in there. Like,
Oh, okay.
my upbringing is living in a car.
Did you
and-
not go just so you can still have that hate?
No,
in your
I
heart
kind of
and-
forgot about it. Then I was like, dang. So now that I feel like
Yeah.
going, they forgot about me.
Yeah, because I wouldn't go just to be like, yeah, I want more animosity.
No, actually, I don't even. The weird thing is, when you folks leave, when what's considered a struggle is your struggle when you're like a kid, you're just growing up. You don't really realize a struggle. Like if I were to tell people my life growing up, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "Wait, sorry for what?" That was actually pretty cool. So like I could see how there's so many resources out there.
Yeah.
Like food kitchens are dope, except for quiche. Quiche sucks in the food kitchens, but everything else is like, well, because that's that kind of stuff you gotta have in those fancy cafes.
Right.
But food kitchens, like the mac and cheese, is dope. What? Oh yeah. Wait. What? Oh yeah. Dang. That's how we rolling. So let's get to the real questions, man. How the hell did we talk all this time?
That's you. Doing all the fucking
Yeah,
talking.
like, you're a mind reader too.
Yeah,
You're
dude,
gonna be
like, ooh.
good.
Let's all right.
I'm having a good time, man.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah. Do you wanna-
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's you know what? Actually, I never seen my dad, but he did send me a Christmas gift, and I was so surprised.
Nice.
I was so surprised because I felt like the way he flaked on me last time. I just there was no feelings there.
Uh-huh.
And man, I never. What? Why couldn't he be in my life, man? I mean, I ain't like my mom's just like, hey, he should pay for this or that. I'm just like, hey, man, just show me what the family is like. Just show me what a father's like, Just show me. Just show me what it's like to have a dad. All these guys are telling me, stuff, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I never had a dad growing up, man. No, I mean, I don't know him now, I don't know him now, but if
I mean, if you know his family, they should be able to hook you up with dinner.
Nah, man. Yeah.
Coffee with.
Yeah, so he did send me a gift, man. He just sent me a gift, man. Like, let's see what I got here. I got that guy. I got it. Yeah, you know what? He did give me some stand-up. I was doing stand-up after I met him for last time for a little bit. He showed me about the place. I was named after a frozen penis.
Okay.
I did jokes about how he's an alcoholic and privileged because he got pulled over. We were all drinking. And the cop said, okay, go ahead. He would never do that to me. Never. Hey, man, I got some Kit Kats. All right, man, I got some Kit Kats
there
here.
you go.
Oh, look at that.
Yes,
There you
sir.
go. That looks familiar.
Yeah, man, I got some of this.
My dad sent me a gift. It was
Yeah, does this mean he cares, though? I mean, I know he doesn't.
Sure.
I know he doesn't write in his.
If someone
And his
takes the
cards.
time out to send you something,
Even if it's a card.
if they took
Even
the
if
time
it's his wife writing in the cards.
out- even if they took the time out. to do
Have you met the wife?
Yeah, she likes the CBD. So some things that came to mind. So get stuff off of our chest here. Wow, I had stuff written down, but I was like, screw it.
Yeah.
I've been dreaming about Paul. He steals my food. He steals my food in all kinds of kitchens. And then I was a bear, and then he was a bear, and we mauled each other. I don't know. But also, so we talk about the Jews. We talk about the Hispanics and the black community. I don't know why I'm like the black community, and I go over there. So I know I said I don't know why I say that, and then I look over at heads because you're a representative here. Yeah. Okay. So I was cruising in here, and it was at the they said I was cruising down Folsom. Is the LGBTQ and leather community, and I'm going up the street. I'm like, you know what? Who's the strongest people out here? Now we don't talk about the Jews. We talk about the gay community, but you know what? I think the tweakers may be the strongest. Because like if you look at it, there are no. I didn't see any leather people walking around. I didn't even see any gays walking around, but I saw the tweakers walking around.
Yeah, they're impervious to code.
Which I did. This is something I've been wanting to address.
Okay.
In Netflix, we've been watching a lot of shows like the address. Because address counts. But we've been watching Netflix, and there's a lot of shows that they're using gay people in straight roles.
All of them.
Fine, that's fine. But why are they not convincing? Shouldn't they? Is it just because they're gay? They're not trying to like make them be more convincing?
Yeah.
Because they're obvious gay.
It's probably because they're trying to make it a parody.
But let's be honest though, man. You watch the Louis C.K. special?
Not the latest one.
Okay, the latest one, he said something that kind of reminisces what was going on now. He said that gay dudes now are like straight men. They have families, they have kids, they take care of business, they have jobs. And he said, and straight guys now are faggots because, and which is kind of funny because he's like, they wear skinny. I was just saying, this is all Louis C.K. what he said. This is what Louis C.K. said. But it's funny though because you look at dudes now, they have like the skinny pants, the yoga pants. They're very feminine. Not a lot of dudes watch sports now. Like he was getting to that type of.
It's like trading places.
They switched,
Like
and it's
gay
like
guys are the masculine dudes with families and taking care of
exactly
life.
right.
And the straight dudes act like little bitches.
Which what he was saying, and I was like, I kind of see that. I kind of see that going on.
You know what I noticed when I talk about how the gay dudes playing straight roles where they're in relationships, but they never actually have their wife with them. It's like their wife is dead and they're talking like they're widowed, and these guys are gay in real life, and they're talking to them, and they're widowed now because their wife is dead.
So you're saying they act too not straight? They act too gay? To be
like,
straight
hey,
dudes?
oh my God. And it's like, okay, bro. Now he's acting even gayer. All right.
But you know what, though? There's straight dudes that do the same thing, though. There's straight dudes that just...
But if you hang out with them more, they'll start rubbing up on your leg, man. They're not...
Who, straight dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
So, and you know, that brings another thing about... No, what's up with people? It seems more and more now for trans regretting getting the surgery.
Trans regression? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, trans regressions.
Okay.
Is there a way to be able to like just halfway do it and be able to go, is this going to work out without having to go like...
I think people are experimenting with that now, aren't they?
Being able to go halfway?
They go half. Some people go halfway and they go, man, I don't know. There's been cases. There's been cases like
half on the penis,
half on whatever they're trying to do. I don't know specifics, but there's stuff going on.
We were watching The Mighty Boosh. You ever seen that show?
Yeah.
It had a mangina, but all it was a ray of light. It was just a ray of light.
No.
Would you imagine that's what a mangina looks like? Just a ray of light, just blinding you. Maybe.
In other words, you're saying they get rid of the man's penis and replace it with a ray of light.
Maybe.
Was that the underlining?
What?
Was that the underlying subliminal message they were giving?
Is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I didn't watch the shit. I didn't watch the show. I'm asking you.
So-
what did you feel?
Penis is so bright it'll blind you.
Yeah, I'm like, what? So what is that?
So the only
what are they
notes
trying
I
to
have
say?
is before this show started, there was the words vulva, clitoris, money shot, dopamine, because we were listening to the, I guess, sex show. And then, are you hard or are you wet? Did anyone get hard or wet during the show? Okay.
Oh, were you waiting for an answer?
Oh, no, that's not a rhetorical question. My socks did.
When's the last
Questions did.
When's the last time you felt an orgasm? Was it during this show?
No, not at all. Dry as the Mojave Desert. No.
Maybe during the replay of it later.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking at myself, looking at the camera, confused. Like, maybe that'll give me an orgasm. Who knows?
Did you? All right.
What happened? What'd you say?
Wow.
You just said, "Do you?" Is that what you
Camera,
just?
why I have so much left in here? Jeez. Camera gave you an orgasm, huh?
No. It's not you. It's me.
They need a. So. They need to not. They need to stop that Dahmer show.
They need a nut.
They need to stop the Dahmer show,
Right? You
right?
stop the Dahmer shit. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Mention number again.
I've known
that
about Dahmer for.
Because this is how I was going to
20
end the
years,
show.
and
This is
now
how I
it's
was going to
more
end the show.
popular. Okay.
I like how I was gonna. I was gonna end the show with nothing but.
Sorry to hear that,
The
bro.
3 things he mentions every show. This was from last week.
Dahmer, death, your dad.
Not necessarily in that order.
So.
Yeah. Did it intertwine at some point? Did it go to
So-
a new universe? And
So. Why? So. You seen the Dahmer show on Netflix?
no.
They're gonna. They already have a second and third season.
Yeah.
That's what we're supposing, but it's not gonna be the
kinda
guy.
Like Jason.
It's
Kind of
not.
like Jason, where some dude eats Jason's heart and he becomes Jason.
That was horrible.
That was horrible, but
Where's the station jar?
right, you can't have Dahmer after season
So-
1, right?
Yo, $2.
He's dead.
So he's dead. So where's it supposed to go now?
Right.
Stop glorifying white people, right? Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy. Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? The hot guy. The hot guy, Ted Bundy. Why are they glorifying white people? We need more
Control.
non-white people serial killers to glorify. Why are they glorifying white people so much?
You're talking about glorifying like
White people, yeah.
trying to
white people.
empathize with the
White
killer.
Well, no,
That's
they're
how white-
they only Casey Anthony. Okay, she wasn't like accused really, but they're glorifying more people that had a baby. You know, just you know,
Right. Yeah.
and then they glorify the worst of them.
See, when let me ask you
Oh
this.
yeah, go for more. Yeah.
Then tell me this: when they you feel this way when they find a black or Hispanic serial killer, does it feel like they're pointing a finger, like going, "Ha ha, you got caught"?
Yeah, yeah. And then they glorify the worst person of all,
Yeah.
Meghan Markle and Harry. They are the worst. They would make me go, I don't even want to see that second or third season of Dahmer. But yeah, at least bring it out. I'm not going to watch it, but just get rid of the Harry Markle people.
Yeah. Do you think it's glorified because these kids don't know about Dahmer and stuff like that? Because I've known about Dahmer my entire
Bring
life.
that Zodiac guy. He made people smart because he was using like,
Oh,
riddles.
code.
Yeah.
Using military code and
All involved in all this stuff is consent. But yeah. So the question was, when it comes to eating the sandwich, when you eat food, like she said, she wasn't going to eat the sandwich, Glenda, because his place smelled like a raccoon's anus. I mean, yeah, everyone smelled a raccoon's ass. Dead, yeah, especially a dead one. Rest in peace, Jimmy the raccoon. How would you eat? Would you eat a sandwich that was just like depending on how the kitchen smelled?
Would I eat a sandwich depending on the way?
Depending on the way the kitchen smells. Does it make you want to eat less or more depending on the way the kitchen smells?
I don't know.
I suppose it.
Kitchen smells good, of course you
Yeah. But,
never went into the kitchen that smelled like ass.
right.
Like, well, speaking of ass,
Oh shit.
I've had people say, "Oh, they just had sex in this kitchen," and I'm like, "I don't smell too bad."
They just had sex in this kitchen. Damn lucky them.
Who's they?
Harry and Megan.
They let me come in.
Harry and Megan. And I'm just like, if I saw porn of them, I'd just be like, Harry.
You saw
Come on,
porn
man.
Harry and whatever Marco's name is. You'd probably go, Harry, you need to sit over there and watch a real man take it.
Isn't it weird how we still want to see balls in porn, even if we're not gay?
Who is we coaching?
Right. What?
Looking for no ball. Hey, god damn, he's hung.
Yeah.
His
balls.
I mean, if there were midgets, I'd want to be like, does he have balls? I want to see this.
That much of porn anyway. How much porn do you watch?
I don't watch it anymore, so I'm just like,
No, I'm talking about
On
the
an
duration.
average of 35 seconds a day.
Thank you.
Where are you kidding?
All right.
okay.
Yours may be a little bit longer than mine. But yeah, I understand.
Okay, before we end, I'm getting people commenting to talk about PJ. Does
That porn junior?
Porn Junior? Porn Junior.
It's the new
Porn Junior.
It's the new porn site for kids.
Porn junior. Or porn light.
Porn life.
So we're just going. We're just gonna.
Don't wanna go
We're just gonna go by PJ and just call him Porn Junior now. He's gonna have a show starting soon. Do we have a?
Holy smokes, you're loud.
Do we have a time and name for that, Paul, or is he still in process?
No, it was the based podcast, but now it's something else. So we don't have that. So we'll have more of that coming soon.
PJ? Poon Johnson?
Poom Job, because PJ, P and then J.
Panaki, Joe Adder.
All right, yeah. I'm being told to roast him.
Pure jack off.
Well, you have, by the way, you have viewers currently on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook.
All right. That's the show. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Xavier.
What do you have going on? Go ahead.
Well, I got to work tomorrow at a store, Lucky, where I got trapped in on Christmas Eve. I guess Christmas Eve is when the managers take off and leave you locked in the store. I remember the days where Christmas Eve you would be like, hey, let's have snacks and take shots and talk after work. Instead, they lock you in the store. And I went to the restroom, came back out. I was like, hello? Anybody there? I got this thing. They call it intercom. I'm like, I need to get out of here. Is anybody in the store? And I got locked in. Well,
Make the alarm go off. They're gonna get you.
the water thing, I don't want to get wet. I don't mind getting wet.
That, I said the alarm.
Oh, and next week's show, yeah. Well, I'll do an announcement. Yeah, but who knows who's all gonna be here? So I'll do it.
Because you booked so far in advance, remember?
I do that because I know people aren't gonna show up. And the COVID. Someone got the COVID. Someone got the COVID, and I want to say rest in peace. Why do we want to say rest in peace when people have COVID?
It's the rest in peace.
The rest in peace, yeah. Because I hope that, you know what, that's positive, because I hope they rest in peace. But every time I say rest in peace, I hope they take it that way. Instead of I lost friends that way. But yeah, next week should be more comics. How do you think they would feel next week, Xavier?
Which comics are coming?
Well, I mean, how do you feel like the next person would feel? They being on the show today. How was your experience?
I would think they would be non-jubilant about this.
Non-jubilant, yeah. So they're not like juvenile. They grown up. This is grown up stuff.
They wouldn't be excited. That's what they would do.
They'd be kind of chill. He's saying they'd be kind of chill.
They'd have fun. They'd have fun.
Yeah, they'd be kind of. Yeah, I got a gift for them. I think if it's a woman that shows. I mean, I do have women that are supposed to show, but let's see, because I have a sweater. But yeah, so Xavier, what's your next shows you got going? on?
My next show is at the Benicia Room on 440 First Street, Benicia, California. A good friend of mine is going to be on that show from Hawaii, Michael Rayo, and the headliner is going to be Corday Snell. The host is Johnny Rios, and I believe the producer is Guy Mosher. Very cool dude. So that's my next show in February, and you can catch me at Xavier.Bronson at Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I just got me an iPhone 14.
Wow.
And that is a wow.
Yeah.
Hey, what does it do?
I don't know. It's supposed to be the best phone of all time.
Wow. And what is that?
This is the 13.
What? I wonder what the heck a 14 does. It's just a 14. And
I don't know, man. I saw a funny meme when Patrick puts on a helmet, and then it's like, that's the iPhone 13, and then he puts on another helmet, and it says the iPhone 14. It's the exact same helmet, and it's like, but apparently it's supposed to be better. I don't know how or whatever, but
all right.
if you got LeBron James doing your commercials for AT&T and
I don't care for that guy too much.
Me either, but
I like Michael Jordan.
if they, I don't have anything against LeBron, but I'm just saying,
I used to like
you get
Steph Curry
LeBron
too.
doing your commercial, it's probably to promote the best phone out right now. Who knows?
Well,
I don't know.
you know,
Could you imagine you see her going into his basketball practice like he came in her job? She's like, yeah, LeBron, let's go.
You
For
know
sure.
what? I can
Brittany
see white
Griner?
women doing that. I can see white women doing that actually. I can see a Karen going in there just, whoa, look, I can do a layup. What about look. Right, it just giving LeBron shit.
some people don't understand when you say those people because, like, I had a bagger. He's a white, definitely a white guy because he's talking about like he always says, "I have a house I own. Why don't you people have a?" I was like, "Oh, first you're saying the you people, but then and this person was paying with the EBT, and I'm like, free bags and all that, I like to get, hey, how many bags you want? Hook it up. But then this guy going to talk about, because we got an argument over the free bags, and this guy going to talk about, oh, you're one of those people. I'm like, bro, oof. Come on, man. Why you got to say those people like that, man? Why you got to say those people? I mean, reap the rewards, bro. Come on. Those people. Next week we're going to talk about those people. Tune in Monday at 4 p.m. We're going to talk about those people.
All right.
If I remember.
All right, make sure that
If I remember.
that disclaimer is still running.
If I remember, we're going to talk about those people. If I can still remember it.
Yeah.
Hey, for a second, it's going to go, woo! You have a disclaimer.
All right. So is that your sign off?
Oh, wait, hold on. PJ's podcast is going to be called The Hacks. Did you know that?
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And PJ's.
you know this, Paul?
That's PJ's podcast. The Hacks.
Yeah.
The Hash.
The Hacks.
The Hacks.
Because they're.
DJ, if you're listening, you hack.
Wait, is that?
CKS.
Wait a second. Isn't that already an HBO show?
Hacks.
The Hacks. The HBO Max show.
There's a HBO show with a female comic. That's
It's called The
Hacks.
Hacks.
It's not,
not The Hacks,
Oh.
but Hacks.
I think he probably got inspired by the Facebook,
Yep.
Now I
Sounds.
have to watch it. I've been watching.
Yep.
the
Yep.
Instagram.
I've been
Sounds
watching
hack.
the Ozarks.
the things he's saying,
I've been watching the Ozarks.
PJ,
and
if
that's
you're
a
out
good
there-
show.
the Ozarks.
PJ's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, PJ's cool.
But if y'all want to roast him, it's okay. Do you want to roast?
that's
There you
that's-
go. There you go. He's dark enough. He's been roasted. By that was a hint.
Yeah.
And
If he's listening, he know exactly who's talking shit about him.
and yeah.
From another mother.
PJ knows I'll roast him at
When
any
I saw,
at
when
any
I saw
open
that
mic.
he
It's
did
all good.
a set with he did a set at Iman show. I had a duet. I had to go on TikTok and do a duet screen and do a little bash also with. I had my body in the duet. It was like a wallpaper thing, and I like took on Iman, and I was like went where his body was, so I just took him out of the video. Just like his took him out, just like his way. What are we saying? Like his wife did with his money? Is that where we're going? What did she do?
So is Iman the dude that's wife that just broke his ass?
Yeah, broke his ass with that.
No, that's not what happened. Look at that. That's not what happened, brother. Iman's my boy. Yeah. Iman. Well, Paul's not gonna say anything, but hey,
I have no problem with
yeah, Iman's cool, man. He's cool. But
I actually don't have any.
I do want to see Iman and PJ just go at it, but they go at it every Monday at swinging door, anyways. Yeah. They respect each other. You probably see them at swinging door tonight, roasting each other.
No, he's got a no. There's a new host. There's a new host though.
I don't know.
There's a new host.
All I know is every Monday you can catch those two
I ain't got no problem with
going
it.
at it. Yeah. If it's not this Monday, it's gonna be a Monday.
You know what's interesting though? I got no problems with Iman. Really, he's a guy that he looks at me like you're weird as f. I'm not gonna do anything with you. And like I'm like, gosh, I kind of respect that in a way. Because I get it. I wouldn't do nothing with me either.
No, you're talking about real SF.
You know, it's weird. Like the people I probably wouldn't like would be probably people like people would probably be cool with. Is a trip. So we probably all have people that we don't like that everyone else would be like differential about.
Actually, it's kind of hard to see you not like.
In fact, yeah. I would.
Yeah.
No. Dude, if you worked in customer service for a while, you just want.
Dude, I worked in customer service. I was a manager at a tire shop for 10 years. I worked customer service on the phones. I used to be a manager of the
Right. Me too. I used to work customer service. It's just when you meet people now, you're like, oh, I could deal with that. That ain't shit. The easiest, like, right.
Those people,
Right. Yeah.
So just to let you know, and probably what is it? You're right. PJ is starting in what, a week or two.
Yeah.
It is now 10 after. You would have got your knock on the door. Let us in. Let us in. Our show's starting.
PJ's is right
That
after
was
this.
Paul.
PJ's is right after this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you about to come on PJ's show?
Uh,
Come through. Just come through.
yeah, I don't know.
Yes, right here.
I don't know. I would like to, but you know.
He's already got a lineup with Daniel Lewis, and I had Daniel Lewis on, but he didn't really want to talk about his girlfriend Amy Stringer too much. Like he was very quiet over here while I was trying to talk to him about Amy Stringer. I was like, so you're going out with Amy Stringer?
Hey man.
It's like, bro, that's why I brought you on. I brought you on because of that.
Would you wrap your show?
I brought you on because of Amy Stringer.
I wish this was on the beginning of the show. I wish you would have brought this shit up earlier. That's hilarious, man.
Bye.
Oh my gosh! Shout out to Dan Lewis.
Man, I'm just sitting over here for the last 10 minutes.
What?